Would you like to have a chair in your home upholstered in human skin? Would you wear masks made from the faces of corpses? Or perhaps you'd find satisfaction in extinguishing your cigar in a human skull, rather than in a typical ashtray? Today, we talk about one of the most emblematic psychopathic killers in the history of crime, but first, remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. Ed Gein, also known as the Butcher of Plainfield, is a figure who has inspired many elements of pop culture, including movies like Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, The Silence of the Lambs, and The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. His story is as disturbing as it is fascinating, especially for those interested in mysteries and serial killers. Born on August 27, 1906 in La Crosse, Wisconsin, Gein had a difficult childhood. Raised on an isolated farm, he lived under the control and influence of an extremely religious and domineering mother. Augusta Gein, Ed Gein's mother, is a central figure in his life and psychopathology. Her character and behavior had a profound impact on the formation of Ed's personality and, ultimately, his crimes. Augusta was an extremely religious and moralistic woman with staunch beliefs about sin, sexuality, and society. Her influence on Ed and his older brother, Henry, has been described as oppressive and dominating. Augusta married Georgigin, a weak and alcoholic man, with whom she had two sons, Henry and Ed. Despite despising her husband for his weakness and alcoholism, she stayed with him, likely due to her religious beliefs against divorce. Augusta sought to isolate her children from external influences, which she considered immoral and corrupt. She took advantage of the farm's isolation to educate her sons according to her strict religious principles, imparting daily Bible lessons with a particular emphasis on the sinfulness of the world and the immorality of women, whom she considered naturally corrupt and a source of sin. These teachings left an indelible mark on Ed, who became extremely attached to his mother, seeing her as the embodiment of purity and the only woman worthy of esteem. This obsessive bond was further complicated by the premature deaths of George and later Henry, leaving Ed as Augusta's sole support. Psychologists who have studied Ed Gein's case suggest that the oppressive influence and the nearly Oedipal relationship with Augusta played a crucial role in his psychological development. Augusta's death in 1945 was a devastating blow to Ed, who struggled to function without her guidance and presence. His inability to properly mourn the loss of his mother led him to seek ways to recreate her presence, culminating in his gruesome crimes. The turning point in Gein's story came in November 1957 when Bernice Worden, a hardware store owner in Plainfield, Wisconsin, mysteriously disappeared. The investigation quickly led to Gein's farm, where investigators discovered a nightmare scene. The farm was filled with human remains transformed into household items and trophies. Among these were bowls made from human skulls, chairs upholstered with human skin, masks made from the faces of dead women, and the mutilated body of Bernice Worden, hanging upside down in a shed on the farm. Gein confessed to exhuming corpses from local cemeteries, claiming he was in a trance during these acts. He stated that he created suits from human skin, which he wore to impersonate his mother, seeking a way to return to her. Gein was tried for body snatching and the murder of Bernice Worden, but was found mentally unfit to stand trial and was committed to a psychiatric institution where he remained until his death in 1984. The story of Ed Gein is as much a tale of terror as it is a human tragedy, exploring themes of loneliness, obsession, and the devastating consequences of emotional abuse. His life is an extreme example of how isolation and emotional manipulation can lead to unimaginable consequences, making him one of the most infamous criminals in American history. The saga of Ed Gein doesn't end with the gruesome details of the crimes he committed. It also raises profound questions about the nature of madness, social isolation, and the impact of family and upbringing. After his arrest, the community of Plainfield and the world at large were shocked to learn of the atrocities committed by a man many considered to be a harmless eccentric, if not a marginalized and solitary figure. The community's reaction to the discovery of Gaines' crimes was mixed. There was horror and revulsion, but also a morbid fascination with the revelations about his life and acts. This fascination with Gaines and serial killers in general raises questions about why people are attracted to such dark and disturbing stories. One possible explanation could lie in human curiosity towards the unknown and forbidden, as well as the tendency to explore the depths of the human psyche. Gaines' legacy has had a significant impact on popular culture, influencing not only cinema, but also literature and theater, becoming an archetype of the monster hidden behind the facade of an ordinary person. This has fueled the narrative that evil can lurk anywhere, even in the most peaceful and isolated communities. The Gaines farm, the main site of the horrors discovered, became an object of morbid curiosity until it was destroyed by fire in March 1958, an event some suspected to be arson. This marked the physical end of Gaines' presence in the Plainfield community, but his legacy continues to be a reference point in the field of criminal studies. Finally, Gaines' legacy in popular culture is a phenomenon that goes beyond mere morbid curiosity. His story has fueled a collective fascination with the macabre and the psychology of the human monster. This interest not only demonstrates the continuing attraction to humanity's dark side, but also offers the opportunity to explore complex themes such as fear of the other, social alienation, and the consequences of isolation. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell.